All right. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit the bell notifications. Let's get right into things. It is an Indiana Fever game day. Shout out to the chat. What's going on to everybody in the building? Shout out to all of you guys. We're in for a doozy as usual. Clark Show, baby. It's time for the Clark Show. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, share it out. Let's go. We got a bunch to get into in the WNBA circus. We got to get into Sabrina Ionescu. We got a Caitlin Clark hit piece by USA Sports. We have... Hold on one second. All right, yeah. My coffee just got here. We ready to turn up. We got to get into Sabrina Ionescu, the Caitlin Clark hit piece, Caitlin Clark 2K27, just all types of stuff going down, man. All types of stuff going down. Shout out to the mod squad. Shout out to Tay, is in the building. Shout out to everybody. Jameson, I see you. Randy. Shout out to everybody for joining us, man. Yeah, hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to KTV Reacted. I'm about to be posting more content over there. YouTube should be, I should be all the way clear with that channel by YouTube within the next day or two. So I'm definitely going to be putting more content over there as well. But shout out to all of you guys, man. We got so much to get into with the WNBA circus. Y'all know we got we got the game to get into. Halftime show, Phil and the guys will be in the building. Let's get to it, man. Let's start here. Let's start right here, man, because it's so much nonsense. The WNBA might be the most unprofessional professional league I've ever seen in life. Shout out to Kelly Mari in the building. TikTok Flashy, FDA Schmusic, Hawkeye Country CC logo. Let's go. Bruce Todd, I see you. Let's go. Let's get into this first. The WNBA is a straight up clown show. So there was this thing put out that Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Ionescu, and I can't remember who else, Kayla McBride, turned down the WNBA three-point shootout, okay? And Sabrina Ionescu came out and blasted the WNBA. She absolutely blasted the WNBA, as she should. This is not how you treat someone who, for one, got to compete versus Steph Curry and represent the WNBA on the biggest stage in NBA All-Star Weekend, not even at just the WNBA situation. She went on to represent the ladies at the NBA All-Star Game, and y'all don't even pay her the damn respect to send her an invitation. Y'all don't even pay her enough respect to send a damn invitation when she's won this contest, twice or something? Like, are you crazy? WNBA, straight up joke. Kathy Engelbert, straight up joke. Everything is a clown show. Sabrina Ionescu is quoted as saying, "I can't decline an offer I never got officially invited to." So was pretty surprised to see that. Sabrina Ionescu also went on to say she wasn't sure whether she'd try to defend her three-point title, but she takes pride in helping push the league forward and growing the game. She also added, "Maybe I'll do it with Steph again at NBA All-Star and get a really nice official invite." That's ridiculous, WNBA. Kathy, whoever's in charge of it, is ridiculous. I mean, come on now. Sabrina, I don't blame you for calling their asses out. They need to be called out. It's as simple as that. They need to be called out at every single turn because there's a lack of professionalism permeating throughout this entire league. We just got some good Caitlin Clark news as well. I'm going to get to that immediately. We're going to get to that. But on this front, the WNBA continues to look like the joke that it truly is, and it is because of the terrible leadership. Ridiculous. Flat out ridiculous. Now, we have to get into this as well. Okay, this was put out by the WNBA and the WNBPA. Here it says, last night, WNBA leadership and members of the WNBPA Executive Committee and Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Committee met for an honest and meaningful conversation about the recent increase of racist, hateful, and abusive messages directed at players as well as other matters before the committee. The conversation underscored the importance of addressing issues early through proactive communication and strengthening the league-union relationship. The league committed to continuing to enhance security resources and will work with the Players Union to explore collaborations with organizations that share the values of our league and advance our shared priorities. Yesterday's discussion marked the beginning of an ongoing dialogue, and we are united in our commitment to building on this work together. If y'all don't grow the hell up, what did y'all do in this meeting that's gonna stop Billy Bob 47 that has a Taco Bell logo as his profile photo from saying something mean to you on Threads or X? Will y'all stop playing games? Will y'all grow the hell up? Will y'all stop trying to act like it's all Caitlin Clark fans? All Caitlin Clark fans are racist and this and that. Will y'all knock it off? I'm beyond sick of this crap. I'm beyond sick of this crap. Hit that like button for me. Let's go, man. I'm sick of the WNBA, the WNBPA, Terry Carmichael. They've been a joke. The WNBPA has been a joke. Only reason y'all got all of this money is because of Caitlin Clark. Let's be real here. It's not like y'all did something so brilliant behind the scenes. Like, come on. Come on, man. Like, knock it off, man. There's nothing that's going to be said in any of these meetings that's going to stop a person that has Spider-Man as their profile photo from saying something mean to Chelsea Gray, to Caitlin Clark, to none of them online. You're not going to stop a bettor from creating another account and talking crazy to you online. Like, come on, man. It's a joke. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. It's a joke, man. Appreciate you for posting that tape, man. Make sure y'all sub the channel. Hit the like button. We in for a doozy. We about to get into a Clark show. Now, let's get into this hit piece here really fast. Shout out to Mick. And what Mick said was there was an article written on USA Today which implied that Caitlin Clark might end up being responsible for someone being murdered. I mean, come on, guys. Another hit piece. USA. I mean, come on, bruh. Another hit piece. All it takes is one unhinged person reading this to do the opposite. Take CC out before she causes more harm. The WNBPA can't ignore this. Okay, here it says, it seems there's a white nationalist element to Clark's fandom that is deeply, deeply problematic. The person that said what they said to Chelsea Gray was not a Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever fan. Will y'all knock it the hell off? Stop fucking playing games. Stop. That had nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. Where was this article when Tiffany Hayes was inciting black people to physically harm Caitlin Clark off the floor? Where was the articles? Where was Chinny Agumake and them talking about it on ESPN? Where were y'all? This is bullshit. Like, let's call it what it is, man. Let's call it what it is. This is bullshit. Nobody written an article when Tiffany Hayes was inciting people to harm Caitlin Clark off the floor. Nobody. Chinny K, Monica McNutcase didn't talk about it on ESPN, did they? Let's keep it real for a little bit around here. Let's keep it real. Where was all of this discourse? Y'all think Caitlin Clark don't get racist messages and harmful, mean messages from people online? Of course she does. The difference is Caitlin Clark is a mature, adult, professional athlete that understands what comes with it. And the reason it didn't make a bunch of noise is because Caitlin Clark didn't make it a bunch of noise. Caitlin Clark could have jumped online and played victim of what Tiffany Hayes did. Imagine if Caitlin Clark did to Tiffany Hayes what Chelsea Gray lied about. She was sent racist messages, but they were not Caitlin Clark fans. Imagine if Caitlin Clark got on camera and did what Alyssa Thomas or Chelsea Gray did. Imagine if Caitlin Clark would have got on camera and said, hey, I'm really, it's not safe. I'm really scared. Tiffany Hayes is inciting African Americans to attack me off the floor. Imagine if Caitlin Clark would have got on camera and did that. It's disgusting what's going on. And the fact that they try to frame everything as Caitlin Clark is disgusting. It's disgusting. Nasty work. Nasty work. Somebody said Ben got shut down. Elaborate on that. What do you mean Ben got shut down? What do you mean? Did something happen with Ben Daniels? Shout out to my guy Ben Daniels. Did something happen with Ben Daniels? Did something happen with Ben Daniels that I don't know about? I think he's live. He's still live. I think he all right. Okay, now, here it also says, made even more so because the WNBA is made up of predominantly of black women, many of them queer, when Clark claims fouls that don't exist, when she goes on profanity-laced tirades at referees, those racists see her as a white woman in need of saving and take matters into their own hands. Yo, these people are nutcases, man. Gray posted one of the messages she got following a Fever game in which a man called her a racial slur. After fans identified the man, he was fired by the employer, Hilton Grand Vacations. Why are you leaving out the fact that he was not a Caitlin Clark fan? It had nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. It had nothing to do with Caitlin Clark, and he was a bettor in Texas or somewhere. And he actually was a Paige Beckers fan. Why are you trying to make it seem like this is a Caitlin Clark issue? Disgusting. Nasty work. It shouldn't need reminding this country has an awful history of black people being harmed. Okay. Even killed in the name of defending white women. The WNBA's All-Star game this weekend is in Chicago. Emmett Till's hometown. A local art gallery is currently hosting an exhibit imagining his life if he hadn't been lynched. While it's incumbent on the WNBA to do more to protect its players, there's also should be an expectation on Clark to recognize the wider consequences of her actions. The wider consequences of her actions? What the hell did Caitlin Clark do? All Caitlin Clark did was show up in this league and get people actually interested in watching the basketball, bring multi-million viewer games, highest view ratings and all of that. She brought attention to this league. She made everybody fucking millionaires. She got everybody on private jets. She spoke up for black people in her rookie year. She spoke up for black people a few weeks ago, talking about how racism shouldn't be a part of anything and yada, yada. She tried to get them paid more money behind the scenes during her rookie year. What the hell else do y'all want from her? God damn. What the hell else do y'all want? What do y'all want? What do y'all want? When is enough enough? Paige Beckers go out and speak out for the black people of the league. Y'all act like Caitlin Clark didn't already do it before Paige Beckers was even in the damn league. I mean, enough's enough, man. I don't think Caitlin Clark needs to come out and speak up for nobody. Caitlin Clark, you need to give them the fucking middle finger. Tell them, fuck off. I'm not speaking up for nobody. I'm protecting my brand now, and I'm just focused on hooping. Y'all could do all the other stuff. Because when she does speak up for these people, they don't care anyway, which is why I said Caitlin Clark don't need to say nothing anymore. They're not going to like you regardless. Regardless, they're not going to like her. It doesn't matter what she do. Keep doing this, Caitlin. Keep giving them reasons to hate. How about this? The Indiana Fever have been featured in all 5 of the WNBA's most watched games this season. All eyes on Caitlin Clark and her squad. 2.64 million views, 2.58, 2.56, 2.50, 1.70 million viewers. And you know she just crushed the CBS ratings when they had over 3 million people watching at one time. They hadn't had that before for the WNBA. This is why they mad. This is why they're mad. Let's talk about it. How come they don't show the ratings from the Dallas Wings games? Because ain't nobody watching. I mean, what did Asia Wilson and the New York Liberty pull in the World Cup? They pulled like 400-some thousand. Come on, man. This is why they mad. They mad because the Clark Show runs this thing. That's why they're mad. That's why they bitter. That's why they jealous. Let's give them more reasons to be mad. 2K27 Deluxe Edition. Not the WNBA edition, Deluxe Edition. Let's keep them mad. Let's show why they mad. Let's show why they mad. Let's show why they mad. Caitlin Clark is the cover athlete for the NBA 2K27 Deluxe Edition. Come on. Come on. Where's the "oh, it's me too" people at? Where's the "it's me too" people when it comes to them not bringing in multi-million viewership games? Where is the "me too" people that couldn't get on the 2K27 Deluxe cover? Not the WNBA edition, the Deluxe cover. Damn it. Y'all got me in my bag. I'm about to go in the kitchen and whip up a pot or something on y'all asses today. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know what? Let me grab my coffee so I can get even more hype. The package has been secured. The package has been secured, guys. The package is secure. Shout out to my guy, 5150 Fishing. You already know halftime, brother. You know how we do. 5150 Fishing said, you notice she doesn't name any white nationalists or white supremacist group or individual. She has the full investigative resources of USA Today at her disposal and nothing but innuendos without any facts. That's a fact, 5150. That's a fact. That's a fact. But this is why they mad. This is why they mad. Now, let's get to some, forget all the BS. Do y'all want to forget all the BS for a second? We are just a little over 10 minutes outside of game time. We're going to get the stat predictions and all of that. We got to get to some news we could use. I appreciate you, 5150. Clark Show, baby. Let's get to some news we could use, guys, instead of fake hit pieces and all of this stuff. Shout out to Pam Thompson. News flash. People love CC22. I live here. Facts. Shout out to Pam Thompson. Shout out to Pam. Glad you are well. Shout out to Anna in the building, too. Aloha, Anna. Everybody say hello to Anna in the chat. We love Anna, the queen of Hawaii, all of Hawaii. Let's get to some news we could use. How about this? Tony East reporting, no minutes restriction tonight for Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White said, Clark Show, baby. Let's go. No minutes restriction. We about to get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. That's that old Kanye. Let's go. Let's go. No minutes restriction for Caitlin Clark. She about to step in the kitchen and open up a can of whoop ass. That's what she's about to do. Let's go. No minutes restriction for Caitlin Clark. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. This is the best news we have seen today. No minutes restriction. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to my guy, Jay Marine. CC shouldn't speak up. They keep moving the goalposts and expect her to kiss the ring like Paige. That's a fact, Jay. That's why I said, bro, she don't need to say nothing else. Fuck 'em. Like, respectfully, fuck 'em. I don't give a damn. Screw them. Screw them. Don't say nothing no more. Let them go fend for themselves. That's how I feel. Don't need to speak up for these people no more. They don't when you do speak up, they still hate you. So what are you speaking up for them for? Let's go. Let's get into what Stephanie White had to say. Caitlin Clark, no minutes restriction. Let's go. Let's go.
Steph, you've talked the last couple of days about Mo playing better and finding her way a little bit more. But when we talked to her yesterday, she seemed still a little like down on her performance and feeling like she's still.
All right, I'm getting to the good parts. I don't want to hear about Monique Billings.
Go ahead.
Steph, will Caitlin be on a minutes restriction tonight?
Not that I'm aware of. She reminded me that she wasn't earlier, so.
Okay. Breaking.
No minutes restriction. Yeah. Oh, man, we about to be in for a doozy. They showing Caitlin Clark warming up on the TV. Oh, yeah, man. We going to turn up. We going to turn up. No minutes restriction.
News. And then in regard to, we talked about this with KK, like just the youthful joy that she brings.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about the other day. She wears her practice jerseys like a cape. And like, I don't know. She just
She's somebody who, in your face, it means a lot, and KK is one of those guys.
Have you pre-ordered your copy of 2K with Caitlin on the cover yet?
I have not, no, but I'm sure my boys will be doing that soon.
And then just more
Y'all know I'm getting my cover, my 2K with Caitlin on it. Y'all know KTV doing that.
serious, I guess, just how proud are you, excited are you to see her on the front there?
Yeah, super excited. I mean, she's earned this opportunity, and when you think about the Mount Rushmore of every sports person, it's to be on the cover of 2K, right? Or to be on the cover of Madden, or to be on the cover of whatever. And for her to be able to do that, it's pretty incredible.
Asia Wilson about to start another race war. Oh, I won MVP. I should have been on the cover, just like she did with the shoes. I should have been on the cover. It's because I'm black. Like that's what's about to happen. That's what's about to happen. Watch a WNBA player talk about Caitlin Clark's on the cover because she's white. They're going to stop. Bad Phil is in the building. My guy Phil, the halftime specialist, the halftime guru. Shout out to Phil. That's my guy right there, man. I rock with Phil. Randy, I see you. Phil, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Phil. Much love. I appreciate you. Let me see. Okay.
When you have someone, or when Kelsey's in a groove like she is right now, does that change your approach at all in terms of maybe getting her more shots or getting her shots early in the game or anything like that?
No, I mean, Kelsey finds her way. She finds her shots. I think our system allows
We know she find her shots. We know Kelsey gonna find her damn shots. She gonna find her shots. She don't give a damn.
for the balance of her and C and AB in particularly to find their shots in flow. We every once in a while coming after whether it's out of a timeout or whatever else, we'll script it a little bit more. But I think they do a really good job of finding one another and understanding who's got the hot hand. And Kelsey's in a flow, and she just plays. And I think when you're somebody who can just play, she can play off the ball, she can play on the ball. She's going to find it, and the ball's going to find her, and it does.
Connecticut obviously gave a good game first meeting at their place. They've got a winning record over the last month. What are you focusing in on for tonight?
I mean, they've been active. They've been aggressive. They've been playing with great pace. They're dominating on the interior.
All right, we're going to move on from her. We're going to move on to her because I want to see what Sophie the Blonde Bomber had to say in her pregame presser. But shout out to Phil once again. I appreciate you, bro. I want to get to a couple more of these real quick. Shout out to 5150. He said, I really want to see CeCe and Kelsey Mitchell together without restrictions. Those two on the same sheet of music is powerful. Man, I think, Kelsey and Caitlin worked so well during Caitlin's rookie season under Christy Sides. I just feel like, man, Stephanie White's coming here and completely messed up the dynamic. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she messed up the vibes and the dynamic of what we had going, for real. Shout out to Dre Latina. I appreciate you. I'm late to the party. Any updates on time restrictions? No minutes restriction for Caitlin Clark tonight, Dre Latina. No minutes restriction. Caitlin Clark is somewhat free. She's not completely free because it's still Stephanie White as the coach. But no minutes restriction for CeCe tonight, Dre Latina. I appreciate you. Much love. All right, let's get to what Sophie Cunningham had to say, man.
It's not much to talk about.
I saw you deleted a post about the three-point contest with the earliest percentages. Did you want to get invited to that?
I mean, I think it would have been fun, but I'm not surprised. I feel like the league always gets in the league's way. And, I was going to keep that post up. I'm like, you know what? Who cares? Like, I'm fine. I don't need to get into all of that.
Yo, she's 100% right. She said the league always finds a way to get in its own way. Sophie Cunningham got the second highest three-point shooting percentage in the league, and Sophie Cunningham is now the second biggest star in the league after Caitlin Clark. Sophie Cunningham's all in the ring with UFC. Sophie Cunningham is on everything now. Sophie Cunningham has become a superstar in her own right. You know why Sophie Cunningham was not welcomed into the WNBA three-point shootout? Why do y'all think? Tell me, chat. How come y'all think Sophie Cunningham wasn't invited to the WNBA three-point shootout? Because she's too close to Caitlin Clark? Is it because she's too close to Caitlin Clark? Is it because she reminds y'all a bit of Caitlin? White, straight. Y'all don't tend to like those type of people when this is supposed to be a basketball league and those things aren't supposed to matter. I think a number of those reasons are why Sophie Cunningham is not welcome in the WNBA three-point shootout. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. Shout out to Kelly Mari. Shout out to Kelly. Mod Squad. KTV, I've been watching you since day one. Keep rocking, man. Love your passion and drive covering CC. Let's go 50K. We almost there. Let's keep working. We're going to keep working, Kelly. I appreciate you. Day one. Day one. Day one. Because she would have won. Accused of MAGA. Yep. Too many white, straight, pretty three-point contestants. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it's very ironic. Sabrina didn't get an invite. White and straight. Sophie don't get an invite, white and straight. I mean, I'm just saying. And I mean, Sophie, let's be real. You too close to Caitlin Clark. They was never inviting you. They said, oh, no. You, Lexi, none of y'all welcome to anything WNBA related going forward. Nothing.
The people that they chose, they are elite level shooters. I think they're going to have a lot of fun, and they're all qualified to be there. And so good job to them. But yeah, I'll let Drew, speak on my behalf. He's the best trainer in the entire world. And so if he's saying it, I think that's pretty valid.
Did you want to do it?
I mean, I would have done it. I would have loved to win some money. I need to buy a boat, so that would have been fun, but it's fine.
What are you going to do in lieu? You mentioned having some plans you wanted to finalize before All-Star Weekend, so you have the weekend free. What's the move?
I will be on a boat this weekend, so that's my plans, and I'm excited to, kind of get a little break, refresh. I think everyone is. I think there's a lot of people who are going to be in Chicago, which will be a lot of fun. But it's kind of nice just to relax, and I'll be there on Friday, and it'll be kind of cool to be around people, and you're just not always competing against them, because I think we have some really fun girls in the league, and it's always fun. We can all hang out, and it's not always a big competition.
All right, that was the Blonde Bomber, Sophie Cunningham, addressing a few things. Nice. All right, we're just a few minutes outside of game time. Shout out to Joe Woe. I appreciate you for supporting the channel always. I really, really appreciate you. Much love. Ada Bellamy, I appreciate you for always supporting the channel as well. Thank you. Halftime show with Phil and the guys today. So we'll do that. Phil said the WNBA missed the point. Fans wanted Sophie in the three-point contest. That's a fact, Phil. But that's why she said the WNBA never misses an opportunity to get in its own way. Never. Shout out to Carrie Cheatham. I appreciate you. Much love. All right, Caitlin Clark, no minutes restriction. Give me y'all Caitlin Clark stat line. I got the GOAT Caitlin Clark going off for 31 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds, a full-on Clark show, baby, to send us into All-Star break. That's how I'm feeling. Give me your Caitlin Clark stats in the chat. SD keeping it real. KTV, you did a great job fighting against Whitlock and Frank. I got to hold it down. Look, they're going to turn that camera on and bash CC all the time. So it's best that one of us representers for CC get up there and stand our ground and represent. Shout out to SD keeping it real. Oh, shout out to 5150 Fishing. He'll be on at halftime, you guys. Make sure y'all stick around for that. 5150 Fishing said, tell Whitlock that if the coach, the team, and the league would fight for CC, maybe she wouldn't have to be as aggressive on the court with officials. If they won't fight for her and she doesn't fight for herself, the officiating will get worse. I agree 1000%. That is a really good point. I'm gonna take a picture of that to make sure I bring that up next time. Maybe tomorrow if they hit me up and want me to pull up. Shout out to 5150 Fishing. I appreciate you, brother. Much love. Shout out to Greg D. KTV. Over under. Will Caitlin Clark play 30-plus minutes? Hit the likes and support the best Fever live stream on YouTube. Much love, Greg D. Hit the like button. Let's go. I think Caitlin Clark plays about 32 minutes tonight. I think it's going to be a closer and more competitive game than people think. The Connecticut Sun been playing decent basketball lately. They're a dog shit team, but they've been playing decent basketball lately. Shout out to Greg D. Okay, hold on. I got to get to some of y'all Caitlin Clark stats. Shout out to Jay Marine. Commissioner Jay Marine. Independent media gets access. Teams answer tough questions, and mandatory media training builds trust in the league. I agree. Jay. I agree. Bro, they would never imagine if the Indiana Fever let me, Angry Fan, Ben Daniels, and Rhodes, Black and White Sports, into the presser to ask the real fucking questions. Imagine if they let us in there to ask about what the hell is really going on. They scared of that. They don't want that, Jay. They don't want that. MJB said 26, 12, and 10. Tay said, I got CC with the dub in 28, 12, and 7. I like it. Seahawks see money. CC, 21 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds. I like that. Ada Bellamy, 35 points, 14 and 10. Now, if she do that, I might have a heart attack on stream. I'm just saying. She pulled that off. Molo, 23 and 8. Joyce, 32, 12 and 6. Sever Ties, 30, 12 and 5. I like that. Janice Ledford, 34, 13 and 7. I'm loving that. I'm loving it. CJ the Ace, 35, 15 and 6. Shout out to CJ the Ace. I love that stat line. I love the stat lines. Airborne Cowboy, 24, 11 and 8 for CC. Tyrum, my guy, 25, 10 and 7. That's a good stat line. Okay. Old Soul, 26, 8 and 5. Dave Durand, let me see. 21, 11, and 5 with a W. I'm liking that. The game is on USA, guys. The game is on USA tonight. The game is on USA. Hit that like button for me, guys. And let's have a time, man. Clark Show, she about to open up a can of you know what. Stone Cold Steve Austin can of whoop ass. Let's go. Oh, Olivia Miles played? I forgot the Angry Fan had messaged me and told me that Lynx was playing. I forgot. Shout out to Jay Marine, CC opening stint, 4 minutes. Yo, Jay Marine, if they play her 4 minutes to open up this game, a crash out would be an understatement. A crash out would be an understatement for me. I'm telling you that right now. They better not open this game playing CC no damn 4 minutes. Play her the whole first quarter, just like you do Kelsey. Let's stop playing around here. Hold on. Yeah, Olivia Miles wasn't very good today. 13 points. She was 5 of 15, 6 assists. Nafisa Collier came back. In her first game, 24 and 10. In her first game back, 24 and 10 for Nafisa Collier. Yeah, the Minnesota Lynx are probably going to win a WNBA title. I got to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. I think the Minnesota Lynx is going to win a WNBA title, man. Nafisa Collier just came back with a 20-point double-double. This is nuts. How did they let them get Olivia Miles? Like, Chicago Sky are idiots. Like, how did you let them get Olivia Miles? Out of all teams, you let them get her. Oh, man. CC only playing 7 minutes a quarter. Man. Shout out to Phil. He said the union meeting emphasized that the old players want fewer fouls called. Man, they tripping. Phil. Didn't they see everybody ended up hurt last year? Everybody ended up hurt. Like, y'all don't see that? Make sure y'all subscribe to Keep the Vision Reacted, KTV Reacted. Got content coming over there for y'all as well. Let's go. It's game time, baby. Clark Show on 3. 1, 2, 3. Clark Show. Let's go. Let's go, man. Get my sound right. Pull this up for you guys. Shout out to everybody that joined, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. The funnest time of being a YouTube creator is doing the live streams with the people. I'm telling you, nothing better than this. Let's go. All right, we got a jump ball. Indiana. Oh, Connecticut Sun win the jump ball, and they get a layup out of the jump ball. Anissa Morrow lays it in. Kelsey Mitchell bringing the ball up. Gets it to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark setting the screen. Caitlin Clark. Clark with a bomb. Bang! From 3 to open up the game, baby. Caitlin Clark for 3 to open up the game. Let's go, baby. Connecticut Sun got the ball up top. Handoff. Layla LeCon throws it inside. Post up, going at Monique Billings. Missed the layup. Sanaya, that's a foul. That should have been a foul on the Connecticut Sun. Shout out to Operation Buzz. The league will look so different if they channel their hatred, jealousy for CC into improving their own game. I agree, Operation Buzz. I agree. Kelsey Mitchell off a handoff from Aaliyah Boston scores it. Here comes the Indiana Fever. Let's go. Layla LeCon got the ball up top, throwing it inside. Nelson Adota scores inside. Caitlin Clark bringing the ball up the floor. Hit that like button. Let's go. Caitlin Clark, snatch back, pull up 3. Bang! Another one. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, my, oh, my. Steal for Kelsey Mitchell. Gets it up to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark pushes it. Gets it to Monique Billings. Blocked on the layup. Monique Billings can't convert no fast break layups, man. Here comes Layla LeCon. Driving it. Kicks it out. Swinging it. Going inside to Anissa Morrow. Turnover, Connecticut Sun. All right, here comes the Indiana Fever. 4-point lead. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Gets it to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark drops it off to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah, make the layup, bro. Like, that's an assist. Like, you missed it wide open. You 5 feet away from the rim. Come on, Aaliyah. Connecticut Sun throws it inside. Throws it out. Anissa Morrow for 3. Misses it. Rebound, Monique Billings. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark throws it back door to Kelsey Mitchell. Deflected. Here comes the Connecticut Sun. Throwing it up the floor. Lexi Hall with a deflection. Stays with the Connecticut Sun. Aaliyah Boston got to make that layup, y'all. Come on. Shout out to Wayne. Crypto Wayne. My guy. Clark Show, baby, from a bar in Texas. Hey, love Texas. Make sure you stay cool in that heat now, Wayne. Don't burn up in that Houston, in that Texas heat. Connecticut Sun score off of an inbound. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Driving it. Caitlin Clark with the reverse. Oh, my God. She's on fire. 3 for 3 for the Clark Show, baby. Foul on Monique Billings down low. Sanaya Rivers checks into the game. She got the ball on top. Indiana Fever goes zone. Sanaya Rivers misses a mid-range pull-up. Caitlin Clark pushing the ball up the floor. Behind the back. Behind the back again. It's a foul. Come on, get back, Cece. LeCon kicks it. Sanaya Rivers for 3. Missed again. Aaliyah Boston gets it to Caitlin. Caitlin Clark throws it into Monique Billings. Monique Billings catches and scores. Give that assist to Caitlin Clark. Let's go, baby. 12-6 Indiana Fever. Here comes Layla LeCon throwing it inside. Foul and 1. Nelson Adota scores off an and 1 down low. I think that foul was on Caitlin Clark. Backyard watch party in San Antonio. Hey, Steve. Invite me to the backyard party next time, Steve. Man, I'll pull up to San Antonio. Come on now. Nelson Adota makes the free throw. 3-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Kelsey Mitchell bringing the ball up the floor. Throwing it to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark. Pass stolen. Aaliyah Boston pass stolen. Looking for Caitlin Clark. 11-12. Here comes the Indiana Fever pushing it up the floor. Caitlin Clark playing with a head of steam. Looking for Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark for three. Bang! Another one. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. She's pulling up from 30 left and right. Oh, my God. Indiana Fever 15-11. Anissa Morrow swings it. Nelson Adota up top. Nearly airball. Monique Billings rebound. Gets it to Caitlin Clark. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Throws it into Aaliyah Boston. Layup. The best playmaker, the best player in the world. Caitlin Clark is the best basketball player, not woman, the best basketball player in the world. Putting on an absolute Clark show in the first quarter. Talk to me, y'all. Hit the like button, man. Clark show is in full effect, damn it. Clark show is in full effect. Shout out to Miss Harley Quinn. Let's go Fever. Cece, you got this, girl. Shout out to you for standing up for yourself. The league needs you more than you need the league. I agree. I agree. Let's get into the box score, why don't we? Caitlin Clark is in that kitchen whipping up a pot or something. Oh, my God. Indiana Fever. 1 second. Let me crank my AC a little bit. Let me crank my AC. We got to crank the AC a little bit, man. CC got it hot in here. I'm telling you. So far in the first quarter, Caitlin Clark is 4 of 4, 3 for 3 from 3. She's got 11 points, 2 assists, dominating. Kelsey Mitchell, 2 points. And Monique Billings and Aaliyah Boston also have a basket. Aaliyah Boston, you need to make your damn layups. I don't want to have to keep saying it. Olivia Nelson-Ododo playing well. 5 points, 2 rebounds for the Sun, and Layla Lacan has 4, man. I love how the Indiana Fever have come out in this first quarter. Phil says she's ready for prime time. That's a fact, Phil. She's sending us into All-Star break with a show. She's sending us into All-Star break with a show. All we need is Bonehead White. Stephanie Bonehead White to keep her greasy little fingers off of things. Don't touch nothing. Stay out the way, Stephanie White. Stay out the way. That's all you got to do. This is the easiest gig in the business. This Indiana Fever job is an easy gig. Put the ball in Caitlin Clark's hands and get the hell out of her way. That's all you got to do. Cyhawk C Money, 1 beer per Clark 3. Oh, you about to be loaded today. You about to be loaded today, Cyhawk C Money. If you drinking a beer for every 3, you might be drinking 10 beers tonight. Bermuda Bengals say, here's your 3-point competition, WNBA suckers. Let's go. I'm glad Caitlin Clark turned down the WNBA 3-point shootout. Y'all keep saying everybody else is a face. Well, let them go get some damn ratings for a change. Why she always got to do the heavy lifting for everybody? You see, y'all go do some damn work for a change. D-Benz KTV, the burgundy shirt should be your go-to now. Hey, I might have to do between that burgundy and that green. I'm just saying, you might be on to something. Shout out to Joseph Drick. He says CC is hitting, so it's time for Stephanie White to pull her out. Man, Stephanie White better not take Caitlin Clark out right now. She better not take Caitlin Clark. That whole building might riot. Shout out to 5150. Stephanie White and CC ear at the timeout. Stephanie White needs to shut the hell up and just enjoy your seat. Enjoy the fact that you get front row tickets to every Caitlin Clark masterclass. That's what Stephanie White needs to be doing. We back in action, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Appreciate you, 5150. All right, Caitlin Clark still in the game. Double team on Sanaya Rivers. She swings it to Nelson Adota. Nelson Adota gets rid of it. Kicks it. Oh, yeah. Offensive rebound for the Suns. Sanaya Rivers driving it. Pull up. Knocks it down. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. That was a good move, CC. She missed that one. Missed the little short shot. Here comes the Connecticut Sun. 4-point lead for the Indiana Fever. They swing it. Looking for Sanaya Rivers on the back door, and she makes the layup. 2-point game. Indiana Fever pushing it up the floor. Throws it up to Aaliyah Boston. Full court pass to Aaliyah Boston for Caitlin Clark. The best that ever did it and got away with it. Let's go. Indiana Fever take a 4-point lead. Kelsey Mitchell defending up top. They trap the wings. Rotate. Back door. Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That rotation got to be a little bit quicker. Shout out to Ivan. I see you, bro. Shout out to Connecticut Sun make the first free throw. Shout out to Jahi. Stephanie White tried to put the juju voodoo on Caitlin. Let's go, Fever. Keep it going. Connecticut Sun make both free throws. 2-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Caitlin Clark gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey with a great pass to Aaliyah Boston and a lay-in. Great pass. Great pass from Kelsey. I'm shocked. Hell of a play. Sanaya Rivers gets the ball, driving it, snatch back. Sanaya Rivers drives it at Aaliyah Boston, left-hand layup. Sanaya Rivers came out aggressive. All right, Kelsey Mitchell got the ball up top, driving it. Step back three for Kelsey Mitchell. And one for Kelsey Mitchell. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin on the playing together, not just taking turns, this is the bet. This is an unstoppable backcourt, bro. When Kelsey's not playing ball hogging, bro, it's unstoppable. Is that a three? Oh, yeah, that's a three. That's a 4-point play right there. Reckless closeout. What is this T-shirt that the Indiana Fever staffers are wearing? Do y'all know what the T-shirt print logo is that the Indiana Fever staff is wearing? What's on that shirt? They need to be wearing a Caitlin Clark 2K17 shirt. I mean, a 2K27 shirt, but I'm trying to see what it is. That was a hell of an assist by Caitlin Clark to Aaliyah Boston. Shout out to Alec Johnson. I'm always here for a good CC game, but I still want her to go to another team for a new start. The Fever winning games is not going to do that. Agree or disagree, I stand on that. If Caitlin stays in Indiana, I just need Stephanie White gone and Amber Cox and Lynn Dunn. I need the front office cleared out if she's going to stay. Shout out to Alec Johnson. Indiana Fever are rolling right now, guys. What are y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? How y'all feeling? I thought they were wearing the 3 All-Stars. Is that what they wearing? Wise man, if Stephanie White stays out of it, everything runs smoothly. I agree. That's why I've been saying all she got to do is stay the hell out the way. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark is the chef, the lead chef when she's in the kitchen. You remember your moms be cooking and you walk in the kitchen, you're like, boy, get the hell out of my kitchen. Don't come in this kitchen while I'm cooking now. That's what my moms used to say. My grandma, boy, don't you bring your ass in here in this kitchen while I'm cooking. That's what Caitlin Clark need to be saying to Stephanie White. Don't you step your measly fingers twitching self in here while I'm cooking. You stay out there. I'll let you know when the meal is ready to go. Straight up. They got the reckless closeout foul. Kelsey Mitchell makes the free throw. Spooky said, get your spoon out of my pot. That's a fact, Spooky. Maisha Hines-Allen in the game. Hand off to Kelsey Mitchell. Here she comes. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Sophie. Sophie to three. Blonde bomber miss. Offensive rebound. Michaela Timpson. Michaela Timpson offensive rebound and puts it in. Michaela Timpson. KK's getting better, y'all. 8-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Connecticut Sun, they driving. Foul on Maisha Hines-Allen. Play straight up. Play tall, Maisha. Stop reaching in. Michaela Timpson, that's a good offensive rebound. Shout out to David's acting videos. They just show retrospective on Brittany. They forgot to show prison photos, cheap shots. And shout out to David, man. Appreciate you. Much love. Connecticut Sun missed the second free throw. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell bringing it up the floor. Caitlin Clark playing off ball. Gets a screen. Turnover, Caitlin Clark looking for Maisha Hines-Allen. All right. Layla Lacan bringing the ball up. 27-20 lead for the Indiana Fever. Layla Lacan gets the ball, drives it, mid-range, pull-up, knocks it down. Good shot, Layla Lacan. 22-27. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Come on, CC, get aggressive again. Caitlin Clark gets a screen. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey with a snatchback, driving it. Another snatchback, Hezzy. Throws it up, misses it off the glass. That was a bad shot. Kicks it out. Sanaya Rivers attacks the closeout, gets to a short shot. Missed it. Michaela Timpson with the rebound. Here comes Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Caitlin Clark throws it to Sophie Cunningham. Knocked away by the Connecticut Sun. It looks like Ty Harris is subbing in. I don't know who Ty Harris subbing in for yet. Shout out to Alec Johnson. 100% agree with KTV. If they get rid of Stephanie White and the entire front office. But, it's a major but. Ty Harris subbed in for Caitlin Clark. Ty Harris is in the game. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey for three. Air ball. Here comes Sanaya Rivers pushing the ball up the floor. Sanaya Rivers, what a full court drive. Sanaya Rivers cuts it to a 3-point lead. Kelsey Mitchell guarded by Sanaya Rivers. And Kelsey Mitchell goes one-on-one, mode, and scores on Sanaya Rivers. Shout out to 5150. KK been a baller. Yeah, 5150. She working. She putting in work today, 5150. Turnover, Connecticut Sun. Sophie comes up with it. Here comes the blonde bomber, pushing it up the floor. Gets it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris driving it and lays it in. Good drive for Ty Harris. 7-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Miss for Connecticut Sun. Here comes Sophie, the blonde bomber, pushing it up the floor. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Here comes Kelsey. Snatchback, going at Sanaya Rivers. Swings it to Maisha Hines-Allen. Hines-Allen looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Drives it right past Reagan Beers. Scores it. Not Reagan Beers. I don't know who that is. That might be Reagan Beers on the Sun. Here comes Layla Lacan driving it and smokes the layup. Rebound, Michaela Timpson. Gets it to Ty Harris. Throws it up to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey for three. Knocks it down. $11 apiece in the first quarter for Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. Layla Lacan gets in the lane, misses it, gets it back Throws it in off the glass. 10-point lead for the Indiana Fever. 4 seconds left. Ty Harris. Get a shot up, Ty. Ty Harris fouled. Foul on Reagan Beers. That was Reagan Beers. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yo, this Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell duo is insanity right now. Ooh, Sophie almost made it. Oh, they got on Fever t-shirts. They got on Fever t-shirts. Okay. Hell of a first quarter for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Man, that's the type of Fever first quarter I like to see. 36 points in that first quarter. Hell of a first quarter for the Fever. We got to keep up the tempo, keep up the pace. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hey, the chat is lit. Y'all got me rolling. Y'all in here talking that talk. Hit the like button for me. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's get into the box score, guys. Let's get into the box score. In the first quarter, let me see here. Let me take this down. Let me lower that a little bit. Okay, here in the first quarter, Caitlin Clark in 8 minutes, 4 of 5 from the floor, 3 for 3 from 3. She's got 11 points, 3 assists in the first quarter. Kelsey Mitchell has 11 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Aaliyah Boston, 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Monique Billings, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Michaela Timpson came in off the bench and gave you 2 points and 3 rebounds, okay? For the Connecticut Sun, Sanaya Rivers came off the bench aggressive, ready to go. Sanaya Rivers came in ready to go, 4 of 7 shooting. She gave you 8 points and a rebound off the bench. Layla Lacan's got 8 points. And Olivia Nelson-Adota has 5. The Indiana Fever hold a 10-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Hey, man, all I can say is I am excited about the way Caitlin Clark came out in this game, bombs away, pulling up from Baghdad, pulling up, doing her thing. No minutes restriction. Caitlin Clark doing her big one, man. Doing her big one, man. Shout out to the chat. Make your layups. Yeah, Leah Boston smoked a bad layup. Monique Billings had 1 blocked. Outside of that, not so bad. I mean, the Indiana Fever are shooting really, really well. And that's the thing. You're not going to keep shooting at this high of a clip. But, I mean, right now, the Indiana Fever are shooting 68% from the floor and 63% from 3. You're not going to shoot like that all game. But you want to build a big enough cushion to where when you do cool off, you know, you got some cushion. CC better go back in. Yeah, I want to see Caitlin Clark back in at the start of this second quarter. I definitely want to see her in to start off this second quarter. 100%. 100%. They need to start playing defense more importantly. Jamison Odell, yeah, the defense got to be better always. See, but this is what I'm saying. Everybody else is running around talking about race. Caitlin Clark getting on the court, putting on shows. Putting on shows. Billy Joe, yes, she is. Defense, retain the ball, keep Suns off the foul line. Yeah, you got to keep them off the foul line. We got to keep them off the foul line, and I think we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. It looks like Caitlin Clark is back in the game. Ooh, I love that this minutes restriction is gone. Well, I don't know. Actually, they showing a mic'd up, so she might not be in. I don't know yet. They got Aaliyah Boston mic'd up. This is some good content. Oh, Caitlin Clark is back in the game. Clark show, baby. Let's go. Aaliyah Boston has the ball up top. Hand off to Ty Harris. Screen for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, pump fake, step back, 3. Bang! Another 3 for Caitlin Clark. Oh, my God. When it rains, it pours, goddammit. Let's go. Hit the like button for Caitlin Clark, tearing their asses up. Anissa Morrow blocked by Michaela Timpson. Sophie Cunningham comes up with it. Gets it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston a handoff to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston and 1. What a pass. What a finish. Yo, when this team plays with this tempo, unstoppable. I'm telling you, man. That was a strong finish from AB. Aaliyah Boston misses the free throw. Connecticut Sun get the rebound. Marquis said he having fun again. Me too. Layla Khan got the ball up top, drives it, swings it. Nearly throws it out of bounds. Stepped out. Diamond Miller stepped out of bounds. Here comes the Clark show. Caitlin Clark bringing the ball up the floor. Gets it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris setting the screen. Coming off. Screen for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark for three. Bang! Another three. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Another freaking Caitlin Clark. 17 points, 5 of 5 from three. The best show in the business. Diamond Miller, mid-range shot, open, miss. Man. Oh, my goodness. Step back threes, catch and shoot threes. They can't stop this girl. They can't stop this girl, man. This shit look like Iowa, man. Hit the like button. Let's go. Connecticut Sun got the ball up top. Indiana Fever with an 18-point lead. Sanaya Rivers has the ball. She's been aggressive. She's looking for a shot. Mid-range, pull up, in and out. Rebound, Michaela Timpson. Gets it to Caitlin Clark. Here comes Caitlin, pushing it up the floor. Knocked out of bounds. Connecticut Sun getting their ass beat right now. Caitlin Elizabeth Clark is on one. Ty Harris gets in the lane, kicks it out. Caitlin Clark throws it to Aaliyah Boston. AB mid-range, pull up, missed it. Aaliyah Boston missing all these bunnies. Lexi Hull for three, misses it. Michaela Timpson creating an extra possession with that hustle. Shout out to Greg D. Bang, 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 bang. Caitlin Clark game, baby. Let's go, Greg D. Caitlin Clark throws it to AB. Caitlin Clark getting it back. Swings it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris driving it. Gets in the lane. Blocked. Shout out to Greg D. I appreciate you. All right, Caitlin Clark inbounding it here. Throws it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris, scoop shot in the lane, scores it. Give the assist to Caitlin Clark. 20-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Talk about BTA. This is BTA, belt to ass right now. The Indiana Fever are whooping. I mean, absolutely whooping on the Connecticut Sun right now. Whooping on them. Shout out to Wendy Sales. CC giving them the three-point contest right now. That's a fact. She giving them a three-point shootout right now. Right now. Like wasting no time. Let's check it. Let's get into the box score. In 10 minutes, Caitlin Clark is 6 of 7 from the floor, 5 for 5 from three, 17 points, 5 assists in the second quarter right now. It's early in the second quarter. 17 and 5. Caitlin Clark might end this game with 34 and 10, man. I'm telling you. She opening up a Stone Cold Steve Austin 316 can of whoop ass. Shout out, let me see. Kelsey Mitchell has got 11. Aaliyah Boston got 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Connecticut Sun getting stomped. This is how you stomp a mud hole in somebody. This is how you stomp a mud hole in somebody. This is how you stomp a mud hole in somebody, man. They said BTA. Yeah. This is belt. They getting belt right now. They getting straight belt right now. Stephanie White, all you got to do is just take a nap during the game. I want you to just take a nap. Just take a nap. Just take a nap. We don't need you coaching. We don't need you talking. We don't need you doing nothing. Just sit over there and zip it. Be quiet. That's all Stephanie White got to do. Shout out to Tay, Mod Squad. See, Stephanie White, this is what type of play you get from CC and the Indiana Fever when you get the out of the way. That's a fact, Tay. I got to leave that up. We might need to pin this comment. I might have to pin this. I might have to pin this comment. All you got to do is get out of Caitlin Clark way. It's that simple. It's that simple. Hit the like button for me, y'all, man. We having a ball, man. This is a Clark show. Post-game video will be up 20 minutes after the game. Halftime show on the way with Phil and the guys. This is fun. Are y'all having fun again? Isn't it fun again watching the Indiana Fever when Caitlin Clark is getting to do her thing? I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. Cyhawk C Money said, you want 20 with the belt or 3 with the buckle? That's a fact. That's a fact, Cyhawk C Money. Let me see. Shout out to CCL. CC will settle with 26 to 30 points a night and sit if this remains a blowout. Only reason she hit 45 versus Seattle because the game was close. Yeah, I do got a feeling that if it's going to be this bad of a blowout, she might not play much late in the second half. So I want her to run it up as much as she can. I need at least 30 tonight. I need at least a 30 ball tonight. No cap. No cap. All right, we back in action. Caitlin Clark still on the floor. They're looking for Sanaya Rivers. Caitlin Clark denies her the ball. Sanaya Rivers goes back door. Nelson Adota scores it. Ty Harris bringing the ball up the floor. Caitlin Clark coming off the screen. Throws it to Lexi Hall. Flare screen for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark for 3. Missed that one. First missed 3 of the day. See, I like the fact that it's actually screens being set for her to actually look like they're running actions and plays for her. This is how it should be. Caitlin Clark gets the rebound, pushing it up the floor. Gets it to Aaliyah Boston. Hand off to Lexi Hall. Gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark throws it into Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston fouled. Shout out to Greg D. CC is coming for the single game 3-point record. Her way of sending a message. No 3-point contest needed. I agree. Greg D, I'm with you. She putting on the best 3-point show you can see. Hand off to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark throws it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston going one-on-one down low. Barbecue chicken. Good block, Nelson Adota. Aaliyah Boston's playing horrible down there. Aaliyah Boston, you getting blocked. You're missing layups. You're missing free throws. That was good defense by Nelson Adota. 18-point lead for the Indiana Fever, just over 6 minutes left. Sanaya Rivers up top. Guarded by Caitlin Clark. Gets it to Nelson Adota. Screen for Sanaya Rivers. Throws it back to Nelson Adota. Adota looking to finish that. Anissa Morrow couldn't get the offensive rebound. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Throws it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell wide open. 3. Missed it. Kelsey Mitchell gets the offensive rebound. Mid-range. Passed it to Michaela Timpson. $20-point lead for the Fever. Here comes Layla Lacan looking for a ball screen. Going at Lexi Hall. Gets the screen. Good defense, Lexi Hall. Layla Lacan drives it. Blocked. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Here we go. Here we go. Caitlin Clark looking for Aaliyah Boston. Throws it into Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston scores and 1. Too little. Anissa Morrow. It's a baby down there. Too little. Too damn little. Aaliyah Boston, too big, too strong for Anissa Morrow down there. That's how you finish through contact, AB. Shout out to Jay Marine. There's a difference between a coach and a director. White needs to stop micromanaging and start directing. That's a fact, Jay. She don't even got to start directing, Jay. She could just go to sleep and never show up again to work to the end of the season. I'm good with that, Jay. Shout out to Jay Marine. Aaliyah Boston completes the three-point play. Indiana Fever with a 23-point lead. Sanaya Rivers up top, swings it. Layla Lacan driving it. Gets in the lane and scores. Caitlin Clark looking up the floor. Double crossover by Caitlin Clark, gets in the lane, throws it in to Monique Billings. It's a foul. A whole bunch of fouls. Caitlin Clark got fouled about 5 times on that play. They finally called one. Yo, them purple Caitlin Clarks are hard, man. Caitlin Clark throws it into Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell going to the free throw line. Shout out to Oitos. Whitlock texts you, it's a boring game, Marie. Cece not getting guarded like everyone else. Has all the time in the world to shoot. She's not entertaining, Marie. She really isn't. 3-point contest show, BTA. Oitos. That's why I was looking at my phone. Kelsey Mitchell missed the first free throw. They already been texting me trying to downplay what CC doing. Y'all already know. Shout out to Oitos. .22-point lead. Connecticut Sun have the ball. Indiana Fever in the zone. Stepped out of bounds. Diamond Miller steps out of bounds. Shout out to BD. AB is lucky no offensive foul on that play. She usually gets whistled. That's a fact. Anissa Morrow should have flopped. She would have got a foul call if she'd have flopped. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Caitlin Clark gets a screen from Kelsey Mitchell. Hands it off to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston down low, scores it. Another assist for Caitlin Clark. 13 for Aaliyah Boston. The big three is doing big three things. Sanaya Rivers got the ball. Nope, you hesitated. You miss. Lexi Hall gets the rebound. Gets it to Caitlin Clark. Backdoor for Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall passes it to Monique Billings, who's fouled. Great pass. Great backdoor to Lexi Hall. Great pass by Lexi Hall. Caitlin Clark sitting at 17 points and 7 assists so far. Aaliyah Boston 13, Kelsey Mitchell 12. The big three is just making it happen, man. Big three making it happen right now. Monique Billings heads to the free throw line. Indiana Fever with a 24-point lead. Monique Billings makes the first free throw. Monique Billings makes both free throws. Connecticut Sun bringing it up. Here goes Sanaya Rivers. She's been aggressive all night. Diamond Miller got the ball. Defended by Caitlin Clark. Shoots a three. Knocks it down over. Lead cut down to 23. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Looking for a screen. Caitlin Clark drives it and scores it. 19 points for Caitlin Clark, looking for an and one. Stripped by Kelsey Mitchell. Here comes Kelsey. Dun, 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 dun. Caitlin Clark. Oh, she bobbled it. Got it back. She bobbled the first one. Backdoor to Kelsey Mitchell. scores the backdoor layup. Indiana Fever backcourt putting on a damn show. Putting on a damn show. 27-point lead in the first half. 60-33. Sanaya Rivers gets the ball, kicks it. 3-point shot for the Sun. They knock down back-to-back threes. 24-point game. Caitlin Clark bringing the ball up. That's a foul. Thank you. That should be shooting. Is that shooting? That should be a shooting foul, bro. That girl been hacking all damn game. That girl been hacking all game, man. Caitlin, I love it. I love it. Hey, the haters are so mad. The haters is so mad right now. The day she gets the 2K27 cover, she opens up a can of whoop ass. My goodness. Let's take a look at this box score real quick. Oh my God. Halftime show on the way shortly. Phil, the guys will be pulling up. Halftime show is on the way. We about to enjoy this one. We about to enjoy this one. Caitlin Clark is sitting at 19 points and 7 assists with a rebound so far. Kelsey Mitchell got 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Aaliyah Boston, 13 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston low-key on triple-double watch. Aaliyah Boston low-key is on triple-double watch. Just saying. Just saying. I ain't even going over the box score for the Sun. They getting their ass kicked. They don't even deserve their box scores to be read. I mean, come on. The takeover. Halftime show on the way, guys. Hit the like button for me. Shout out the Panther God. Can we please get Tres Leches on the court, please? For whatever reason, Stephanie White has established the fact that she is never playing Tres Leches all at once. They're never on the court together. Shout out to Alec Johnson. Ain't no eye poke gonna stop this momentum. It ain't an eye poke in the world that can stop this ass whooping. This is what you call a beatdown. This is what you call a beatdown. This is what you call a beatdown. Straight up. This is a bar fight and somebody is getting a living crap beat out of them, and it's the Connecticut Sun. And you know who's doing the punching? Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark taking no prisoners, kicking ass and taking names. Kicking ass and taking names. Hey, man. Whitlock in the front. Look, Whitlock and them already making excuses. Look, I already know they're going to have a bunch of excuses. Look, Caitlin Clark playing so good, they might not even invite me on the show tomorrow. If they invite me on that show with Caitlin Clark playing, oh, I'm going to act a donkey up there. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. The chat is so lit, bro. The chat is so lit, man. I love this chat, man. I love this chat, man. Y'all are funny as hell. Y'all are funny as hell, man. I'm telling you. Let me see what y'all saying. Everyone can get theirs this way. Everybody can eat this way. Kelsey could get her 2025 this way. Aaliyah's gonna get hers anyway. As long as she's setting screens for Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah's gonna eat. Caitlin Clark went to the free throw line, made the first free throw. We're back in action, guys. Shout out to y'all. Caitlin Clark, 20 points so far. Makes them both 21 points. 21 points for Caitlin Clark so far in the first half. Handoff. Diamond Miller got the ball up top for the Connecticut Sun. Swings it. Driving it. Mid-range pull-up. Missed. Maisha Hines-Allen fights for the rebound. Reagan Beers comes up with it. Diamond Miller, wide open, 3. Knocks it down. Connecticut Sun have hit 3 threes in a row now. 22-point game. 23-point game, pardon me. 62-39. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark Gets it to Maisha Hines-Allen. Hand off to Caitlin Clark. Back to Maisha Hines-Allen. Skip past to Lexi Hall. Great ball movement. Lexi Hall knocks that. That is great freaking ball movement right there. That was beautiful, guys. Lexi Hall. 6 Lexi Halls for 3. Backdoor. Yana Nipkins out of UCLA gets a backdoor layup. Here comes Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Gets a screen. Gets blitzed. Swings it to Maisha Hines-Allen. Thrown inside to Monique Billings. Out to Lexi Hall. Lexi driving it. Step through. Foul. And 1. 1 Lexi. 2 Lexi. 3 Lexi. 4. 5. Is 6 Lexi Halls out there, man. And 1 on the step through for Lexi Hall, man. Let's go. I love when Lexi Hall play well, man. She deserves this. She deserves to play well, man. Love Lexi Hall. Ty Harris subs into the game. Caitlin Clark will head to the bench with 55 seconds left. I'm not mad. Caitlin Clark played about 9 out of the 10 minutes in the second quarter. I'm good with that. Ty Harris, come get your 55 seconds of fame. Yana Nipkins swings it. Yo. Foul on Maisha Hines-Allen. Diamond Miller hits another 3. Diamond Miller is on from 3. She done hit about 3-4 threes her damn self. 24-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Looking for Kelsey Mitchell. That's a foul, bro. Kelsey got fouled on that, like, damn. Here comes Debo. Maisha Hines-Allen down low. Gets it blocked. Connecticut Sun get the block, retain the ball. They're going to hold for the last shot. Foul on Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller trying to fake fight Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is pissed off at the refs because they gave Diamond Miller a foul call on the same thing that Diamond Miller did to her. Diamond Miller did the same thing. The refs didn't call it. Like, come on, man. That's that bull. That's that BS. Don't start that BS, y'all, WNBA. Diamond Miller makes both free throws, gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Here comes Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell drove it at her, and she talking shit, and she talking stuff. She talking to Diamond Miller, too. She talking to her. Talk your trash, Kelsey. Diamond Miller. How dare you, Diamond Miller? Your ass is down by damn near 30, and you running your mouth? You running your mouth? You getting smacked. Y'all gave up 70 in the first half. Y'all on pace to give up $140, and Diamond Miller, you got the nerve to be running your mouth? Knock it off. I love the fact that Kelsey went right back at her ass. I love that. I love that. Hell of a first half for the Indiana Fever. Halftime show. Are y'all ready? Hit the like button if you're ready for the halftime show with Phil and the guys. Shout out to CJ the Ace. Are we having fun? CC is the GOAT. Everyone knows. That's a fact. Shout out to 5150 Fishing. The 2 charities splitting $100,000 from All-Star game. Both support boys playing girls youth sports. I won't be watching All-Star game. Yeah, that shit is weird. I don't know, bro. I ain't even in there. Sophie spoke out. I'll just leave it at that. Sophie spoke out. Diamond Miller, I ain't gonna lie, Diamond Miller is playing good though. She got 11 points, 3 for 3 from 3 in the first half. Layla Khan, 10 points for the Sun. Let's get to the Indiana Fever. Let's get to what matters. Caitlin Clark is 7 of 10 from the floor, 5 of 7 from 3, 21.7 assists in the first damn half, opening up a stone cold Steve Austin can of whoop ass. Kelsey Mitchell, 16 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds in the first half. Aaliyah Boston, 13 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds in the first half. Michaela Timpson, love how KK's playing and developing. She's got 4 points, 5 rebounds. And that pretty much does it for the Indiana Fever. Ty Harris has 4 points off the bench. Okay. The link is in the chat, guys. Here it is. Boom. The link is in the chat for the halftime show. Okay. Phil, pull up. You know, I can only get a few people on. I can't get everybody on. I'm sorry. But the link is in the chat for you guys to join. Indiana Fever having a great first half. A great first half. Shout out to Ada Bellamy. I told you 35 for CC tonight. Ada, you was on something. You was on to something. You was on to something. Shout out to 5150 halftime link. The link is in the chat. Link is in the chat for the halftime show, man. Link is in the chat, 5150. Pull up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, this is one of the better Fever first halves I've seen in a while. I am super impressed with the Indiana Fever's first half. Super impressed. I mean, damn, I'm super impressed with how they are playing in this first half. Let me grab 5150 and Jameson real quick. Hold on.
Oh, that was
5150. Mute your background. Let me get Jameson. All right. We'll start with 5150. Go ahead, 5150. I'm loving it.
Oh yeah, that was a great first half, man. They played solid basketball, man. The passing, the ball moving is spectacular. The Sun don't know what to do, and man, KK for the last 3 weeks has been playing solid ball on both sides, man.
Yeah.
She's just playing good ball.
Yeah. I agree.
Kelsey Mitchell made some really good passes in the first half.
I agree.
It was fun. That was fun to watch.
I agree. All right, go ahead, Jameson. What you think about the first half? Phil, jump in after Jameson, and I'm going to
I
add
thought
Luis.
the ball moved very, very well. Stephanie White did not get in the way. And hopefully in the second half, she just continues to let the team flow.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely need to tighten up on defense a little bit,
Yeah.
especially down low and on that three-point shooter. But I had a question for Bad Phil. Last time we were on, he said the Fever need to trade for some defensive help. I went and looked at the contracts. What contract could they move without giving up draft picks besides CC's to get a player to help them on defense?
You can actually, you only have till the 2nd of August, but you could get rid of Dantas anytime you want.
But who wants her?
Yeah.
Well, I don't care if anybody wants her, cut her. Just waive her. Just waive the girl. That's why they call it waive. Just waive.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your best chance. But the Fever don't have any options for anybody to let go of a player right now either. And they've never scouted overseas. And I got some statistics on that too. But I just, for this, looking at this game, there's one thing I wanted to get out of the way. A couple things. I have to live with trolls too now. The 45-10 game. Okay. You can say anything you want about it, who they played or what they did or anything. 6,825 games. One person has 45-10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody trolling me, you can shove that up your ass. Then number two is the Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark saga. You see how they play when they play together?
Yeah.
They're fabulous. I went back through history. Kelsey Mitchell has 15 games where she scored 30 or more. The problem is she only averaged 2 assists over those games, and she lost 11 of them. Caitlin Clark has 4 games, 30 and over. She won every one of them, and she averaged 11 assists in those 30-point-plus games. I don't want to hear anybody talking to me about who the best guard is. Maybe they thought she was 11th. They meant to say she averages 11 assists when she's scoring. I don't know. But in this game, 70 points. it's Sophie. Sophie needs to get more shots. She got screwed out of the 3-point contest. They're just mad at her. Period. But I like this. I like this. Now at halftime, they're trying to show Paige Beckers. If that's the face of the league, then they're trying to stop a clock with that fate.
Hey, Luis, jump in. What'd you think about the first half, bro?
Oh man, this is so much fun, and I don't know if I don't know. It's so much fun. If my wife was saying, I don't know if Caitlin's rubbing off on Kelsey. If Kelsey starts playing like this, we don't need to talk about trading because she's passing the ball and she's doing great passes and she's not trying to do everything herself. We could actually challenge for a championship. Maybe we need a big. I don't know, but if she could play like this with her speed, she could generate wide open people.
She's playing like Caitlin's rookie. She's playing off ball. Look, I know it's in your blood, Kelsey. Every once in a while, you're gonna lose it and go into your turn. You're gonna go into that mode. I know. You can't help it.
That's okay.
If 85% of the time you play off ball, and just backdoor cut, play off the pin downs and curls, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. And then Stephanie's staying out of the way. Now look. Lexi Hall's starting to get some confidence. Now I know this is an awful team, but still they're a good team too because they're not as bad as their record. But you know, almost guys, do you think that Stephanie's let Caitlin play her game? It sure looks like it. What do you feel?
Yeah.
It seems like it. You know, and you know, can they beat the top teams? If they get this speed going and Stephanie gets out of the way, at least on the offense, they can challenge. I know, like you said. Huh?
They're going to have to D up against these top teams.
Well, they are. The top teams like the Valkyrie Lynx, they can't let them. And I'm watching them, and even my wife was saying the same. I'm wondering if they're afraid to foul. It seems like they're just standing there. I don't know what they're doing. They're not even trying on some of those defensive plays, so I don't know.
Well, they got a huge lead.
Yeah, it's easy to do that when you have a big lead, but you're right. You know? Your best defense sometimes is an offense, but
my thing is hold on, let me add Zoo Man because he's not in the they can't hear him on YouTube. Y'all could just hear him in the back. Let me add him. Hold on 1 second, Zoo Man. Let me add you.
What's going on?
All right, go ahead, Zoo. What was you saying?
Now I'm just saying, if you keep letting the pace go how CC run it, bro, we gonna win every time, bro. We gonna win every time.
Right.
That's a fact. You see how they Stephanie Waiting let her play her game. When you let her play her game, magic just happens. Period.
Because the speed and the read and react, man. You know?
Come on, man.
And you know, Kelsey is showing that she can make great passes. You know, and she's a great shooter, but she's finding the open person today, and it's surprising me.
All right, let's get into the BS that's going on. Luis, you respond and Phil jump in after him, and everybody just fall in after. Okay, look, let's get into the BS. We know Caitlin Clark's opening up a can of whoop ass. What did y'all think about that nonsense hit piece in that USA article? What'd you think about that, Luis?
I think a lot of this stuff is just as soon as something good happens, it's almost like you get called a conspiracy theory, but it's almost fixed. I mean, how much more hate can this? It's absolutely ridiculous. She's flopping. Come on. I mean, and just the way she attacks her, she's the most. I've been watching sports for 54 years. In every way possible, Caitlin's the most attacked athlete. And
how about the fact, Phil? How about the fact that with the whole Chelsea Gray thing, it came out that it wasn't a Caitlin Clark fan. It had nothing to do with Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever. This was a bettor who was actually a Paige Beckers fan in a whole nother state. And in the article, they still tried to frame it like it's some Caitlin Clark fan. It's ridiculous.
What you got? What drives me up the wall is two things. One, that you go on Jason Whatnot's show and boost his ratings. Ditch that dumbass. And then number two is pulling all this stuff off of people's Twitter accounts and their X accounts and their social media accounts and calling that fans. You can't be firing coaches. Well, by the way, Caitlin Clark's in trouble because she's going to get another coach fired if she don't quit shooting tonight. That Connecticut coach he might not be on the bus home.
Gosh.
This whole thing is blown out. It's what's wrong with the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
No matter what they do, no matter how the lesbian community is 1.6% of the general population and outed 33% of this. That's not enough. You want more? Now you want trans. Okay, you want this, that. What's that got to do with basketball?
Yeah.
Why are
Oh,
we
yeah,
doing
yeah.
why are we doing this? You better wake up, WNBA. You're
Yeah.
expanding 3 more teams. You ain't got enough black lesbians to fill those rosters. You're going to have European players. And if you haven't noticed a little demographic about these European girls,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know, you have
That's
to.
why the Fever doesn't recruit European players.
But I just want to say this real quick, and DePope has said this. He thinks the conspiracy against Caitlin Clark is on an even higher level than just. And you know, anytime she does something great, they have to come up with a hit piece like that. It's been the history. It's always an attack, and you know, but you know, like Chelsea Gray. Why do you, as a professional athlete, jump on every social media thing and read what they say? You're going to get haters, man. That's just part of being a pro athlete. Is it right to call somebody something racist? No. But don't get on there and read every doggone thing.
And I get tired also when you go on that show that you go on, and Charles comes on and talks about Swoops and Cooper. Hey, there were 8 teams in the league. You won the WNBA title in a 1-game playoff. Whoop-de-doo.
Hey,
You
Phil.
won it 4 years in a row, and you had 4 of the top 10 players in the league on your team. Wow.
Chat, I got something special for y'all. Look, hey, Phil, I need you in on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Charles over here, and I want you on. I'm gonna bring in Charles on here, and I need Phil. I want Phil to say everything he's been waiting to say.
You got to
while
debate him,
Charles
Bill.
is up here.
And I'll be as respectful as I can. I just don't want his dumb ass going to sleep.
I like to see you, Phil, debate him.
But I'm going to talk slow enough so he can understand what
Oh
I'm
my
telling.
gosh.
Shout out, hey Jameson. What do you think? All right, Jameson, what do you think about Sophie not being invited to the All-Star? What do you think about Caitlin turning down the 3-point shootout?
I don't mind Caitlin turning down the 3-point shootout. I honestly won't even mind her not playing in the All-Star game at all, period. Because they already have their shirts printed probably with some ridiculous thing that they're going to all wear to the game, number one. Number two, Sophie, she did the Ring Girl. She was in the swimsuit edition model. You know, she's doing all the normal woman things in life. And these lesbians cannot handle the fact that she is getting all this monetization off of being straight and white
Caitlin
and
Clark
sticking
would
up
make
for little
about $20
girls,
million on them
which
shoes.
is the WNBA is alienating half of the United States of America from watching them.
Hey,
And we just tolerate it.
5150, what did you think, if anything, about the entire, and if it's not something you want to touch on, because I'm not really big into the LGBT, I don't really care about all that stuff, but what did you think about Sophie coming out? You know, we saw Cheryl Reeve come out and speak up that trans players should be able to play and all of this stuff. What did you think about what Sophie Cunningham had to say about it, if you saw it?
I think her opinion is about the same as mine, and she has a valid opinion. And I think that's the prevailing opinion in the league. But this league has gone so woke that the only way this league is going to get away from being so agenda oriented, because they're not a professional sports league right now, they're agenda oriented. My opinion, the only way I see it happening is the WNBA is going to have to come in and just take it over and run them all out and tell all these players, do what you want on your social media, but do not bring it into this league anymore, and then turn it into a professional sports league, and it will explode. Now that's about a 3 to 5 year time frame for that to happen, if the NBA even cares enough to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they will or not.
Yeah. All right, Phil, I'll give you the last words. We back in action. Shout out to all of you. Jameson, 5150, Luis. I'll give you the last word, Phil.
6,837 games, and only one person 45-10.
That's a hell of a walkout, Phil. That's a hell of a walkout. Shout out to all of you guys. We're back in action. Aaliyah Boston hit a basket. Caitlin Clark throws it up to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey for three, misses. Kelsey gets her own rebound. Kelsey drives it and missed that layup. Shout out to the guys, Phil Jameson, 5150, Luis. Shout out to all of the guys that contribute to the halftime show. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button. I'm going to get to these super chats as well. Indiana Fever take a 28-point lead. 28-point lead. They beating the hell out of the Sun right now. Layla Khan got the ball up top. Screen set. Getting downhill. Swings it. Diamond Miller attacks the... That's not... Is that Diamond Miller? Miss. Shout out to Sean. CC 3 assists away from a double-double. You already know. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Pamela Cutie Pie. I'm only going to watch the All-Star game, not the three-point. I want to see how it works with Kelsey on a separate team from CC and AB. I hope they make the game exciting, not like last year. Great live. Shout out to you, Pamela. I appreciate you. I agree. Last year All-Star game was dog shit. Caitlin Clark throws it up to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston lays it in. Aaliyah Boston lays it in. Caitlin Clark up to 8 assists. Layla Khan goes down. I agree with Pamela, though. That last year All-Star game was terrible. I hope they actually play harder than that. Shout out to Jay Marine. Let's see this trio tested against the West top 3. Okay, Jay. Shout out to Stone Mole. 2 a.m. in the UK, got my hat on, my CC, my 22 shirt, and my imported Gatorade. Loving life right now. 21 already. I'm looking for another 45. Rolling. Stone Mole. UK is in the building. Much love to the UK, baby. Much love to the UK. You already know. Indiana Fever are up 30. They're up 30. This is a beatdown, people. At this point, I just want to make sure Caitlin Clark at least get a 30-point double-double at this point. Finish with at least 30 and 10, and I'm good. 30 and 10, I'll take it. Shout out to Stone Mo. Shout out to the whole UK. Dre Latina, much love. I appreciate you as always. Dre Latina said, USA article calls CC's fandom are white nationalists. Unbelievably divisive statement. Dre Latina, I must be a white nationalist. Do I look white? I mean, am I a white nationalist? I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I'm not a white nationalist. Caitlin Clark has black fans, white fans, Latina fans, Japanese fans, Chinese fans, Portuguese fans. What are you talking about? It's crazy, man. Dre Latina, it's disgusting. The narratives that they try to push, even when they find out it's not a Caitlin Clark fan, they don't care. They don't care. And that's exactly why she doesn't need to speak out anymore. She doesn't need to say anything. She just needs to keep doing what she's doing right now, and that's putting on the Clark show. Damn all this speaking out about these issues and all of that. Play your game and do your thing. Let them go do all of that. Let them go do all of that. Shout out to Dre Latina. I appreciate you. Shout out to Jay Marine. Clark haters. How dare you endorse Caitlin turning down the three-point competition? Weak sauce. It's wild work. It's wild work, Jay. I'm glad she's not doing it. They keep claiming everybody else is stars and all of that. Let them bring the ratings in for a change. Because all I see on the 5 highest rated games for the WNBA is all Caitlin Clark games. That's all I see. But y'all keep trying to tell me Paige is a superstar. Asia Wilson is a superstar. Angel, I can't make a layup, Reese is a superstar. How come they don't have any of the highest viewed games this year? Yeah, crickets. Shout out to J Mac. I can't get enough of the 11th best guard. I think she just moved up to 10th. J Mac. Yo, that 11th best guard things looks crazy. That 11th best guard things look absolutely crazy right now. Absolute crazy. Shout out to all of you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys joining me for this live stream. Like I said, best part about being a creator is doing the live streams with the people. Make sure y'all subscribe to Keep the Vision Reacted. And hit the like button for me, man. That's all I ask. Hit the like button, man. Let's have a ball. Okay, we need another 9 points and 8 assists. Another 9 points and 2 assists at minimum for Caitlin Clark. We need a 30-point double-double sending us into All-Star break. 30-point double-double going into All-Star break. Come on. Caitlin Clark throws it to Kelsey Mitchell. 1 assist away from a double-double. Diamond Miller hits another 3. Here comes Caitlin Clark, pushing it up the floor. Throws it into Aaliyah Boston. Give Caitlin Clark a double-double. That is a double-double for Caitlin Clark. All right, we got the double-double. Now let's get 30 points. Stripped by Caitlin Clark. (21-10) for Caitlin Clark. Double-double. Double-double McDoubles. Indiana Fever here on defense with a 31-point lead. Connecticut Sun, they looking for Anissa Morrow. Shot clock violation. Yo, the Connecticut Sun are terrible. Aaliyah Boston got the ball. Looking for Caitlin Clark. Aaliyah Boston turns it over. Reagan Beers with the steal. Here comes Diamond Miller. Smokes the layup. Smoked the layup. Gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark looking for Aaliyah Boston a screen. Good pass. AB, you got to be ready for that. Here comes Anissa Morrow driving it down the lane. Stripped. Oh, come on. Shout out to 5150. I hope CC pulls out of the All-Star game. Yo, you know, a lot of people actually want her to not even play an All-Star game, man. I don't blame y'all. Bro, the league has done so much messed up stuff and just turned the people and the fans off so much. I don't even blame people. Sanaya Rivers foul trying to get through. Shout out to Alec Johnson. CC does not equal not Z. Yep. Away from the play, foul on the inbound. It'll be free throws. Connecticut Sun will shoot 1 free throw and retain possession. She makes the free throw. Here come the Connecticut Sun. They're only down 30 now. Why Brittany Griner on the bench? She don't play? Brittany Griner don't get no minutes no more? Is she hurt? Diamond Miller got the ball up top. Gets it to Reagan Beers. Drives it. Nowhere to go. Turnover. Here comes Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Backdoor to Lexi Hall, who's fouled. Caitlin Clark throws it into Kelsey Mitchell, gets it back to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark driving it. And 1 for Caitlin Clark. They can't stop her. They can't stop her. Whipping up a pot of something. Let's go, baby. And 1 on Diamond Miller. They could have called a foul 2.5 minutes ago. Diamond Miller fouled Caitlin Clark the entire possession on that one, guys. The entire possession was 1 big foul. The entire possession was 1 big foul. Caitlin Clark headed to the line, sitting at 23-10, 8 of 11 shooting. Let's knock this free throw down, CC. Caitlin Clark knocks down the free throw. Give her 24-10. Sanaya Rivers bringing it up. Trying to get some offense initiated. Swings it. Handoff back to Sanaya Rivers. Offensive foul on Reagan Beers on the screen. Shout out to Thomas Winston. Can we stop with the woke talking point? It's just lazy considering no one knows what it means in this chat. Woke means alert to systematic racial issues. The whole issue involving CC is jealousy. All right, that was Thomas Winston. Shout out to Thomas Winston. Aaliyah Boston fouled on the layup. Yo, and Sanaya Rivers got all these piercings all over her face. Like, all right, bro. Like, whatever, man. Clark show, baby. Aaliyah Boston at the line. Misses. 33-point lead for the Fever. Aaliyah Boston makes the second free throw. A little full court press, little full court zone press for the Fever. Reagan Beers inside over Monique Billings, scores it. Inbound to Caitlin Clark. Technical foul on Diamond Miller. See, look, I thought they was trying to give Cece a tech. Like, hold on. She big mad. She big mad. Yeah, bro, Diamond Miller's doing too much, bro. Diamond Miller, you're trying to get viral. You're looking for attention, Diamond Miller. Stop trying to clout chase Caitlin Clark into a technical foul. You're looking for attention. You're looking for attention. Tay said, that's what I'm saying. How in the hell is she allowed to play with 3 face piercings in her face, knowing damn well them things can get ripped out at any moment? It's crazy. Yo, Tay, I was thinking that too. Like, I don't know, bro. Tay, I'm with you. I don't get it. All I can say is I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Diamond Miller out there. Yo, somebody said that's the clip for tomorrow. See. Empire said Diamond Miller trying to get her Instagram likes up with the woke crowd. See, Diamond Miller, you trying to go viral. Just hoop. You trying to go viral. Like you trying to jump into the victim Olympics. You trying to jump into the victim Olympics. Caitlin Clark headed to the free throw line for the flagrant free throw. Knocks it down. Caitlin Clark sitting at 25 points. Caitlin Clark get going. That shit like an avalanche. When Caitlin get going, it's like an avalanche. Caitlin throws it into Kelsey. Here comes Kelsey. Snatch back. Driving it. Gets to the lane. Missed the lay-in. Here comes Sanaya Rivers. Driving it at Lexi Hall. Sanaya Rivers is out of control, but she scores it. Caitlin Clark with a bomb. Ooh, shit. Oh, my God. If she'd have made that, I'd have lost my mentals. I would have lost my mentals if Caitlin made that one. Diamond Miller, pump fake, mid-range, pull up, short. Rebound for Aaliyah Boston, pushing it up the floor. Handoff to Kelsey Mitchell. Here comes Kelsey, turning the corner, looking for Aaliyah Boston. Mid-range, score. Good shot, Kelsey. .33-point lead for the Fever. Reagan Beers, good seal, and scores it on the inbound. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, backdoor pass to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall scores it. Another assist from Caitlin Clark. They cannot stop Caitlin Clark, bro. When that ball is in her hands, there's nothing you can do. Kick out. Reagan Beers for 3. Knocks it down. Good shot, Reagan Beers. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Caitlin Clark fouled by Reagan Beers up top. Blonde bomber Sophie Cunningham entering the game. Caitlin Clark is still in. Sophie comes in for Lexi Hall. Michaela Timpson subs in for Monique Billings. Aaliyah Boston driving it. Offensive foul. Aaliyah, you got to stop lowering that shoulder, mama. You got to stop lowering that shoulder, Aaliyah. Stephanie White challenging it. Stephanie White is challenging the Aaliyah Boston offensive foul. Shout out to my guy, Jay Marine. Jay Marine said, not trying to be sexist, but if NBA players crashed out like some in the W, they'd be more ejections and automatic fines. That's a fair point, Jay. That's definitely a fair point. It's a fair point for sure. It's a fair point for sure. All right, let's get into the box scores, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the box score here for the Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark in 23 minutes, 8 of 12 from the floor, 5 of 8 from 3. She's got 25 points and 11 assists. Kelsey Mitchell sitting at 20 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston, 20 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. Okay, Lexi Hull's got 8. Monique Billings has 4. Michaela Timpson got 4. Maisha Hines-Allen has 2, and Ty Harris has 4. We got to see if we can get the blonde bomber, Sophie Cunningham, a 3 to get it going here in the second half. Connecticut Sun getting stomped by 30 points. I mean, this is what you call an absolute beatdown. Absolute beatdown. Beatdown, guys. Hit the like button for me, man. This is a hell of a Clark show. This is a hell of a way to go into the All-Star break. I'm loving this. I'm loving every second of this annihilation. I'm loving every second of this annihilation, led by Caitlin Clark. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Let me see here. What do you say? Bell to junk? Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. She finally challenged something. Never for CC. Yeah, we know she don't challenge stuff for CC. We know that, though. We know that. Shout out to Operation Buzz. CC with the double-double. Sun guarding her full court. That's a fact. That's what I said. They guarding her full court, doubling her, all types of stuff. It don't matter. There's nothing the Sun can do to stop her. There's nothing nobody in the league can do to stop her. All they can do is hope Stephanie White becomes bonehead again and gets in the way. That's all they can do. That's all they can do. Offensive foul stands versus Aaliyah Boston. Connecticut Sun has the ball. Here comes Caitlin Clark pushing the ball up the floor. Drive. Throws it to Kelsey Mitchell. Hand off to Caitlin. Throws it out. Maisha Hines-Allen smoked the layup. That's another assist. Come on, man. You smoking assist. You smoking assist, Maisha. 3-pointer for the Sun. Damn, they actually hitting some threes now. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Set a screen, Maisha. Goddamn. Caitlin Clark for 3. Missed it. Sanaya Rivers drives it. Bank shot. Foul on Yana Nipkins going for an offensive rebound. Fouled Sophie. Kennedy Burke had hit a 3 for the Sun. Shout out to Alec Johnson. The girl 22 is on fire. They can't stop her. They can't stop her. Best player in the world. Best player in the world, man. We all know that. Sophie Cunningham headed to the free throw line. Sophie makes the first free throw. Fingers in the chat for Sophie. Let's go, y'all. Appreciate all of y'all joining. Kelsey Mitchell subbing out. Ty Harris coming into the game. All right, Sophie Cunningham at the free throw line. Knocks down the second free throw. So Sophie makes both free throws. Indiana Fever with a 31-point lead, 93-62. Straight up beat down. Missed layup, out of bounds on the Sun. Ty Harris is going to bring it up for the Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark going to go off ball. Let's run some screens for her, see if we can get her a good look from three. Let's run some stuff for Cece, and let's see if she can hit one more three from Baghdad. Caitlin Clark gets a screen. Nowhere to go, behind the back. Foul on the Connecticut Sun. Foul away from the ball on Yana Nipkins again. Sophie Cunningham will go back to the free throw line once again. Yo, this Connecticut Sun coach, he might get the axe. He might get the axe pretty soon. Y'all getting beat down, homie. Aiden said Kelsey has her 20 points. That's a fact. Sophie makes the first free throw. Sophie Cunningham makes both free throws. 4 points for the Blonde Bomber. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Connecticut Sun, Sanaya Rivers driving it. Mid-range, pull up. Missed it. Michaela Timpson with the rebound, gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Caitlin Clark kicks it. Ty Harris, three, missed. Here comes Sanaya. Oh! Caitlin, that was all ball. That was a clean pick by Caitlin Clark. That was a clean steal, man. Hey, Randy said Nipkin stole my heart at the draft. Randy, I know exactly what you talking about. Randy, I know exactly what you talking about with Yana Nipkins at the draft, bro. Me too. Connecticut Sun. Damn, she just airballed a layup. Ty Harris bringing it up. Ty Harris gets a screen. Kicks it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark attacks the closeout. Caitlin looking for a backdoor. Anissa Morrow subbing in for the Sun. They're down 33. She might be able to bring them back. Kayla Timpson, Ty Harris. Ty Harris gets it to Caitlin. Caitlin gets it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris drives it, drops it off. Nowhere to go. The chat is lit, man. The chat is super lit, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Vision family is here, man. Let's go. Sanaya Rivers bringing the ball up the court. Driving it, looking at, swings it to Anissa Morrow. Here comes Anissa Morrow. Gets it to Yana Nipkins for three. Knocks it down. There you go, Randy. Yana Nipkins for three. There you go, Randy. Caitlin Clark. Oh, that. How come they didn't call a foul on her, though? They didn't call no foul on Sanaya Rivers, though. That's crazy. A double tech. Caitlin Clark just got hit with a double tech. That's a foul, bro. Caitlin, they mad because Caitlin Clark told her, look at the scoreboard. Was that a double tech or what? Caitlin Clark makes the first free throw. Was it a double tech or not? Let me know in the chat, because I don't know if they called a double tech or not. That was a lot of fouling. That was a lot of fucking fouling, man. Caitlin Clark makes both free throws. Indiana Fever up 30. Oh, they're trying to confirm. They're trying to confirm. Here comes Sanaya Rivers. Mid-range, pull up, in and out. Anissa Morrow throws it up and in. Here comes Caitlin Clark, throwing it up to Sophie, turned over. Oh, it might have been a warning. They'll let us know. They'll let us know after the break. They haven't confirmed if they call double text or not. They'll confirm it. They'll confirm it. Caitlin Clark told her, shut up. Look at the scoreboard, bum. Look at the scoreboard. This is what I'm saying, like the lack of awareness. Sanaya Rivers, you looking just as crazy as Diamond Miller. Your ass getting smacked by 30. You getting smacked by 30. And you talking trash. Like, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Scoreboard, bums. What is y'all talking about? Yeah, we know that's Mabry Boo thing. She acting like a crash out like her, but the difference is you can't score like Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry crash out, but she might score 30, 40, 50. Who knows? You can't do that, Sanaya Rivers. Damn, they called it double text? Wow. Wow. CC need one more tech for a suspension or something. Shit is nasty work. Nasty work, nasty work, nasty work. Indiana Fever getting clicking, man. Indiana Fever getting it clicking and rolling, clicking and rolling. I'm telling you, Cece is killing her stats. She trying too hard these turns. Man, I don't care about that. Caitlin Clark put on a masterclass today, man. Caitlin Clark put on an absolute masterclass. Connecticut. Let me see. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. Over 1,000 in the building. Didn't CC turn it down? Yeah, she turned down a three-point shootout. I know that much. TikTok flash. Yeah, hey, if Caitlin, Sabrina, and CC had their own three-point shootout at the same time as the regular one, they would get way more viewers. Literally way more viewers. No tech. That's why I'm saying I got to hear it for myself, because y'all saying conflicting things in the chat. I'm going to wait till I hear it for myself when the telecast comes back on. Shout out to the chat, though, man. Shout out to Jay Marine. The difference between a coach and a great coach is turning a role player into a powerhouse. Sandy is what Mabry needed. Coaching matters. I agree, Jay. I agree. Sandy done turned damn Marina Mabry into a monster. Turned her into a monster out there. Killing. Shout out to Jay Marine. Did they call? I'm waiting to hear them confirm or deny. Hold on. Oh, yeah, they called it a tech, double text. She's at 7. Yana Nipkins, backdoor layup. Caitlin Clark on the bench. Kelsey Mitchell back into the game. Caitlin Clark to the bench. Handoff for Kelsey Mitchell. Screen by Maisha Hines-Allen. Kelsey swings it to Ty Harris. Swings it to Sophie Cunningham. Gets a screen from Ty Harris. Turned over by Sophie. Kelsey Mitchell open for three. Knocks it down. Kelsey Mitchell from three. Anissa Morrow driving. Great defense, Michaela Timpson. Anissa Morrow got it back and laid it in. Caitlin Clark got 7 technical fouls. Sophie Cunningham into the game. Sophie drives it and she's fouled. Yana Nipkins, you tripping. You cannot leave Kelsey Mitchell to go help on Ty Harris. What are you doing? Yana Nipkins, I love your draft day outfit, by the way, but you cannot leave Kelsey Mitchell to go and help on Ty Harris. You're tripping. Blonde Bomber misses the first free throw. Kelsey Mitchell got like a shiner under her eye. Did she get elbowed in the eye or something? Sophie Cunningham makes the second free throw. Sanaya Rivers bringing the ball up the court. Sanaya Rivers stripped by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell with a long two, missed it. Kelsey Mitchell throws it into Michaela Timpson. Michaela Timpson swings it to Mo Billings. Mo Billings to Ty Harris for three. Knocks it down. 31-point lead for the Indiana Fever, 104-73. Belt to ass. It's going down like Young Jock. Good block, Michaela Timpson. They recover it and score. Connecticut Sun score. Here comes Ty Harris pushing the ball up the floor. Gets a screen from Michaela Timpson. Drives it in the lane. And one for Ty Harris. Ty Harris getting in that lane, getting the and one. Shout out to Jahi. 2 games left in July. I think CC gets into a fight in the next 2 games. Oh, man. That's funny. Nelson Adota misses. Rebound by Grace Vandersloot. That's a foul. She's all over her back. Bro, that's a foul, bro. Like, good God. They terrible, man. Jump ball. Indiana Fever win the jump ball. Ty Harris bringing the ball up the floor. We got Lexi Hall and Sophie still in the game with Monique Billings and Grace Van Sluten. Ty Harris gets it to Sophie. Sophie gets it to Lexi. Lexi driving it. Lexi gets it back to Sophie. Sophie driving it. Here comes the Blonde Bomber with a spin move. Misses it. Here comes Anissa Morrow. Nelson Adota out of bounds on her own foot. Layla Lacan checks back into the game. All right, here comes. Oh, Grace Van Slooten drives it, lays it in. Good move, Grace Van Slooten. Really good move from Grace Van Slooten. Indiana Fever up 34. You'll probably see Raven Johnson check into this game. Foul on Sophie Cunningham. Just over 6.5 minutes left. Hit the like button, guys, man. Indiana Fever doing what they got to do today before All-Star break. I will be live streaming the All-Star game as well. I'll be going live for the All-Star game, and I 100% will be, I'll be live with Angry Fan Sports as well. Post-game show, 20 minutes immediately after the game. We're going to have a good time. Sophie Cunningham got the ball up top, looking for Van Slooten, tipped out of bounds. Let me see here. Please let CC get those last 3 points. Nah, she ain't coming back in this game. Caitlin's done. She ain't coming back in the game. She is not coming back into the game at all. She's done for the day. Caitlin Clark is done for the day. Yeah, she did what she needed to do today. I would love for Caitlin to get back in and get that last 3 points, but it is what it is. If the Wings lose tonight, Fever will be tied for 4th. Who are the Wings playing? Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all doing it in here, man. The chat is super lit. Bermuda Bengals said the Fever broke the WNBA record for first half points with 70. Wow. Crazy. CC minutes restriction, 27. Has she only played 27 minutes? Let me see. Yeah, she did this in 20. But I can't even say it's a minutes restriction because if this game was competitive, Caitlin Clark would have played upwards of 35 minutes. So I'm not even going to say they restricted the minutes. It's just because this is a blowout. She's sitting out basically the whole fourth quarter because she basically sat out the whole fourth quarter because this is a blowout. It's a blowout. She ain't playing the fourth quarter. So the minutes restriction ain't on. If it was a competitive game, she would have played in the fourth, but it ain't no need to. This is the one time I'm gonna say right now, I don't think this is happening because of minutes restriction. I think it's because they up 34 points, 33, whatever they are. I mean, shit, they even took Kelsey out. Kelsey only played. What Kelsey played today? Kelsey played 26 minutes. Aaliyah played 20. They beat the hell out of them. Like, none of them. Caitlin played more than Kelsey and Aaliyah. But that's just because it's a blowout. Mystics defeated the Aces. Okay. Anybody knows who won? Mystics won that game, Tay. Mystics won that game, they saying. Let me check myself, make sure I ain't getting trolled. Yeah, the Mystics beat the Aces by 1. Asia Wilson had 38 and 7. They lost. New York Liberty beat the Sky by 1. Sabrina had 29. Yo, that Sydney Taylor girl had 31, man. She an undrafted rookie. She be balling, man. Sydney Taylor actually really, really be balling, bro. We're back in action. Sophie Cunningham fouled. Shout out to Operation Buzz. It was a joke. Shout out to Operation Buzz. Man, Indiana Fever smoked the Connecticut Sun today. They beat the crap out of the Sun today. Tipped by Anissa Morrow. Grace Van Sluten got the ball up top. 6 seconds left on the clock. Anissa Morrow with a dirty play. Anissa Morrow with a dirty play on the Connecticut Sun. Monique Billings hits a mid-range. Sanaya Rivers drives it. Miss. Sanaya Rivers to the free throw line. Misses the free throw. Sanaya Rivers just can't shoot. She can't shoot to save her life, bro. She got a flat shot. It's hard. Like, she don't got no touch. It's like a line drive. Asia Wilson had 38 tonight. Ty Harris got the ball up top, getting a screen from Sophie. Throws it into Mo Billings. Mo Billings saves it. Turnaround jumper, knocks it down. Mo Billings. Good shot, Mo Billings. Backdoor. Smoked the layup by the Connecticut Sun. Lexi gets it to Sophie. Sophie's got the ball, gets it to Lexi. Lexi throwing it into Mo Billings. Mo Billings smoked the layup, got her layup, put back, score. Big Mo. Monique Billings hooping today. .123 is the record. They might be able to get the record, man. We need Sophie to hit some threes if they're going to get the record. We need a few blonde bomber threes. Maisha Hines-Allen subs in for Mo Billings. Oh, Raven Johnson is in street clothes. She hurt. I didn't even realize Raven Johnson was hurt. Maisha Hines-Allen gets the rebound. Here comes Ty Harris pushing it up the floor. Gets it to Grace Van Sluten. Turnover, Grace Van Sluten. Diamond Miller for three. Anissa Morrow gets a putback. Timeout, Indiana Fever. Timeout, Fever. This was an ass whooping today, guys. This was an ass whooping. Shout out to Wayne Crypto. At least let CC get her 30. I wish, Wayne. I wish. She ain't played the whole fourth quarter. I mean, I can't blame the staff. I blame the Connecticut Sun for not being able to be competitive. Like I said, if this was a competitive game, Caitlin Clark would have finished with a 40 ball today. She'd had another 40 ball on their ass today. But they were so bad, like they were just so bad, man. Really, really bad basketball, bad team. Nellie McKay said this is a beatdown. Yeah. 125 is the record. The Fever definitely would have got the record had they let the Big Three keep playing. They would have got the record if they'd have let the Big Three keep playing. But they're not going to get the record now. There won't be a record. So, Randy, shout out to the Mod Squad. BTA, this was a whooping, bro. This was a whooping. Let me check and see when the next Indiana Fever game will be after the All-Star break. Like I said, I'll be live for the All-Star game for you guys. We'll have a party for that on Saturday. All right. So I'll be live at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. I'll be live at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 30 minutes before the game on Saturday for the game. Let me check and see when the Indiana Fever's next game will be. Because let's get that squared away. Let Whitlock know Kelsey. Oh, yeah. Kelsey definitely was complaining to the refs. I thought Kelsey was within her right to complain to the refs, too, because she got fouled. All right, so the next Fever live stream will be Tuesday the 28th, and I'll be live for that versus the Storm. That'll be in Seattle. So I'll be live for that game. And we gonna make it do what it do. We gonna make it do what it do, y'all. I wonder what the odds are for CC to get a tech in the All-Star game. That's funny as hell. Yo, Caitlin Clark getting a tech in the All-Star game will be the funniest thing ever. But I'm definitely going to be live for the All-Star game. I'm not going live for the three. All right, chat, y'all let me know. Do y'all want me to go live for the three-point shootout and whatever other contest they're doing? Do y'all want me to go live for that? I wasn't really going to. Unless, if y'all want me to go live for that, I'll go live for it. But if y'all don't care about it, I won't. I really won't. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do y'all want me to go live for the three-point shootout and the other content, I don't know what other. All right, everybody said no. All right, I won't be live for the three-point shootout or none of that. I'll just go live for the All-Star game. Ty Harris got the ball up top. We're back in action. If Sophie was in the three-point shootout, I would have went live for Sophie, but she ain't in it, so I'm good. Reagan Beers got the ball up top. Gets it down low, and one for Reagan Beers. 117-85. This is a beatdown, man. This is a straight up beatdown. Shout out to the chat, man. Hit the like button for me. Shout out to Stone Mo. Go live. I want to take the piss. Shout out to Stone Mo. Offensive foul on Lexi Hall. Indiana Fever up 33. Putting BTA versus the Sun. They said Legger Walker built like a fridge. That shit crazy. Grace Van Sluten got one stop, but couldn't get the second stop. Ty Harris pushing the ball up the floor. Gets a screen from Sophie, or Maisha Hines-Allen got the ball up top. Gets it to Grace Van Sluten. Grace Van Sluten looking for a handoff to Lexi. Nowhere to go. Ty Harris comes and gets it. Looking for Grace Van Sluten. Swings it. Maisha Hines-Allen up top for three. Knocks it down. 121 for the Fever. Can they get the record? We got a minute 40 left. Can the Indiana Fever get the points record? Oh, we need that still. 3 seconds, bro. God damn. Swing, swing. 3 for the Sun. Miss. Kennedy Burke misses the 3. Indiana Fever up 121-87. Indiana Fever are kicking their butts. That's why you turn off the audio and just listen to KTV. Jameson, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Ty Harris bringing the ball up. A minute 10 left in the fourth quarter. Can the Indiana Fever get this record? Grace Van Sluten posting up. Sophie throwing it in. Hand off to Ty Harris. Ty Harris screen from Maisha Hines-Allen. Swing to Sophie. Here comes the blonde bomber. Driving it. Fouled going to the rim. $53 seconds left. Y'all said the record, they need 125 for the record or 126 for the record? Dallas versus Portland up next. Sophie Cunningham to the free throw line. Makes the first. 122 for the Indiana Fever. Shout out to Believe It or Not. The WNBA has 99 problems and CC is all of them because they can't stop her. They can't stop her, believe it or not. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Indiana Fever, 125 to tie the regulation record. All right, so the Indiana Fever need 3 more points. Connecticut Sun missed the 3. Yeah, Reagan Beers is big down there, man. That's a big body down there. Reagan Beers to the free throw line. Reagan Beers hits the second free throw. Ty Harris bringing the ball up the court. Missed it. Maisha Hines-Allen missed it. Connecticut Sun would dribble out the clock. This was a straight up beatdown. This was a straight up beatdown. Franchise record, 123 points, 70 points in the first half. Caitlin Clark didn't even have to play in the fourth quarter. This was a straight up ass whooping. Oh my God, hold up. Let me go back a little bit. Indiana Fever smoked the Connecticut Sun. Shout out to everybody that joined me. I have a post-game video coming in the next 20 minutes. Hold on. Bree Hall, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute, Bree Hall. Hold up. Never mind, man. Never mind, man. Never mind. Shit was kind of crazy. Oh, man. Shout out to Jay Marine. Let this trio play free again, please. I'm telling you. That's all you got to do is let the big three, let Caitlin Clark have a ball in her hands and let her do her thing. Hey, Randy, I'm with you. Hey, Randy, we be here, bro. Me and you be on the same page, Randy. Oh, man. Shout out to Winston. Hey, Bermuda Bengal, Bree Hall watch. Hey, we was once on Justine Passat watch. We might have to get on Bree Hall watch. I wasn't expecting that. They said, great live. Thank all of you for joining. I will have a live stream. I will have a post-game video for you guys in the next 20 minutes. Shout out to everybody that donated and supported the channel. Shout out to all of you that hit the like button. Much love to everybody. 5150, Phil, my halftime crew, the guys. Dre Latina, I appreciate you. Kelly, Ada Bellamy, Joe, Carrie Cheatham, Greg D as always, Jay Marine as always, Store My Strikes, shout out to you. Operation Buzz, Jay Marine, Wayne Crypto, Marley, Miss Harley Quinn, Joseph. Shout out to all of you. Jahi, Alec Johnson, David. Everybody that contributed and supported, I really, really appreciate you. This was fun. Glad we got to see an actual Clark show. This what else can I say, man? The Indiana Fever opened up a can of you know what. Man. I appreciate all of you guys for joining, and I'll see you in the post game. I'll see you guys in the post game video. Much love to all. I will be live for the All-Star game, but before All-Star, I will have a live stream with Angry Fan Sports more than likely tomorrow morning. Okay? So shout out to all of you guys. Much love. Have a great, great night.